Jeff, everybody, Floyd Mayweather, Canelo Alvarez. What have been your, we've gotten plenty of your thoughts on it. Anything changed the last few weeks? You've seen Floyd training. What are your thoughts?
If I'm going by Floyd's training, I mean, he has zero chance because everybody that's been in there with Floyd has been dominated thoroughly. So, I mean, if I'm basing it off off the sparring alone, I mean, he has no chance at all. But I mean, he has a puncher's chance. He has just as much chance as the 44 that came before him.
Okay. Now, with Floyd, do you think there might be a case where if he wins big that there are not going to be any ideal opponents, or do you think opponents will eventually surface for his last kind of championship run here?
Well, I mean, I think that the one thing is that in boxing, a lot of times you have to create opponents, and when I say that is that's what they did with Robert Guerrero.
Yeah.
They created him. They made him seem like he was something. But, I mean, he was never nothing special. And on fight night, it got proven that he was nothing special. So, I mean, it's just going to be another situation like that, I think.
But do you think that was a testament to how good Floyd was, or just how overrated you feel Guerrero was? I mean, what do you think?
No, I think it was a testament of how good Floyd is. I mean, Floyd has been able to do this for 16 years. And 16, 17 years. And, I mean, you can't knock Guerrero. Guerrero's a multiple champion, and I mean, he thoroughly dominated Berto, and at that time, Berto was considered somewhat a hot fighter.
Gotcha. Now, another fight coming up, Juan Manuel Marquez, Tim Bradley. How do you assess that one?
Me personally, I mean, I think it's gonna be a great fight. I don't know, but I mean, after the tough fight I seen Bradley in, I'm actually leaning toward Marquez. Marquez has been in tough fights, but he's never been, whitewashed or not in this. I ain't saying not whitewashed, but I mean just rocked in. Because I mean, Bradley, he was hurt so many times in that fight. But don't get me wrong, it's a testament of how hard he works in his conditioning. I mean, he has great conditioning, but I just can't see if he gets hurt like that by Marquez. Marquez is not that big a puncher, but still, Marquez is a very, very crafty fighter, and I think that'll be a good fight. It'll be an interesting fight, but it's still a pick'em fight. But I lean toward Marquez.
Bradley, he's on the Boxing Scene show, Boxing Lab. He's saying how in his contract for the drug testing it has VADA and USADA, and Bob Arum wanted to work with Keith Kaiser, the Nevada Commission, and do his own separate testing maybe. And Bradley says if we don't do VADA or USADA, I'm not going to fight him. Do you feel Bradley is... What are your thoughts on Bradley saying that?
Well, I mean, basically, he's doing nothing but jumping on the bandwagon that Floyd been parading, a long time ago. And it's sad that once Pacquiao got beat, all of a sudden HBO starting to, they're starting to say that Marquez is on something. How could you be a commentator and say something like that and you have no proof? I mean, if anything, Marquez got a lawsuit against Jim Lampley because he's the one who said, oh, well, we got to start doing testing now. But wait a second. When Floyd was with y'all, he said the same thing, but y'all had a problem with it. So now all of a sudden, everybody, wants to shine a light on themselves like they're really doing something when Floyd had started this, this crusade a long time ago.
Okay. Speaking of Pacquiao, he's coming back against Brandon Rios. Do you give Rios a chance? Do you think Pacquiao can come back from the knockout? What do you think?
You never know. I mean, that was a devastating knockout. And a lot of times, a lot of fighters don't come back. And I mean, Pacquiao he's not young. He's toward the end of his career, not nowhere near the middle. He's toward the end. So maybe this knockout may call it a close on his career. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Brandon Rios is a very, very tough guy for anybody. And I think that's a fight in which Pacquiao has way more speed, so his punches will get there before Brandon. But at the same time, I mean, Pacquiao has no defense either, so I still think it's going to be a war.
Now I'm back in the game, just trying to display my name. I'm opening my delivery, so delivering my pain. And I show what I know through paper and pencil. Cause I don't rap about swag, cause swag is for bitch show. Man, I thought you knew all the things that I've been through, so I'm retelling the story that I had admitted to. And I'm not a thug, don't rap about fake bugs. I keep it 100%, cause in the end it's all love. And my name is Jay Still, a mill, ready